Hey there guys, Dan Rapids here. We just got a match. We're fighting an Osama. Okay, we're fighting range. Luckily, we're playing defense, so I just need to play aggressive. I'm going to have to be a little careful with my vehicle, because it is going to be a little difficult. Fucking Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to put this music on, play pause, man? Jesus. You know, that's problematic, but whatever. I like that music, but I can't play it when I'm recording. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Come on, teammate, get your ass over here. Okay. Bro. That is just disgusting. Okay, equip cooling jacket, go ham. Because these people are just going to play like punks. Should I just go shotgun? That's not the brightest move. Actually, wait, I should equip my quick draw too. You can get the NFA9 if you're a noob on the frickin' it's one of the temp weapons you can get for the gold cache that you see in the top right corner. Anybody else just see that man teleport? Or is that just me? Did anybody else see that man freaking Goku to the side? Like, what the hell was that? Okay, well, that's one guy down, and the other guy assisted in terminating. Okay, that's two things. I wonder if that music's copyrighted. I should probably just keep on talking, because I do not want to find out. Okay. He's coming closer. Throwing his grenade left, so I take right. Oh, he didn't even see me. That's perfect. I slowed him too. The quick draw is great. It's great for applying pressure, because nobody is going to beat that thing. He didn't even notice me. He's dead. Yeah, the ATAC is a very good weapon. Sadly, you have to pay for it. Just so you know, it deals 0 damage plus 40 meters. So beyond 40 meters, this thing does nothing. Unless it has improved rifling, which you really just shouldn't use the ATAC with improved rifling. If you want to use like an assault rifle that can full auto with better range, use the FAR Spearhead / Charger, since that all the FAR series are the exact same weapon. It's just a different variant looks. They have the exact same stats. You can also use the scoped NTech. The scoped NTech has a slightly less spread, but you can only get the scoped NTech. Well, you can get a version of the Spectre with a scope, which is just a reskin of the scoped NTech. However, if you want a scoped NTech, you can't get a moddable version. I tried to find one, I couldn't. So you can't put mobility sling on it, and even if you did, you're going to be moving slower than the FAR Spearhead, so the FAR Spearhead has more mobility when zoomed in. But you can always get the Spectre version if you just care about the stats. Sadly, there's no Colt M4 design, which is like the M16 looking gun. Okay. He's over there. Okay. Getting into my car would be suicide, because he's just going to... He's already charging, I can tell, and I don't have my pistol. Okay. He already took out that guy. Oh yeah, I just have... Fool. You better run. You better just run. You're wasting your life. How did I lose to that? Bloody hell. Just how much better hip firing is than trying to zoom in. Just really annoying. Okay, let's take this guy out. Is he just going to camp there? He's in his car currently. No, he's not. Did he really just get out? No, he's still in his car. Okay. Ooh, he fucked up now. God damn it. Got both of them, let's go. So yeah, the ATAC can lose to hipfires when they just walk side to side, because you're not going to be able to make like the slight shaking adjustment accurately to get optimal spread on them. We won that, luckily. Coward. Top scored. Well, it was against 2 bronzes, but as you can see, there's a lot more toxic players in the game. A lot more cowardly. To say at the end of the day, these people do annoy a large amount of the player base. Nobody really likes those Osama players, let's be honest. So if you're trying to get into the game, I would suggest trying to do it with friends, because you're going to have a bad time otherwise because of all the Discord unit and stuff. But let's talk about the starter guns. Let's talk about the starter guns. That's what I was here to do. I'm doing it at the end here, so then players that just wanted to see gameplay wouldn't leave at the start. So here's the thing about the Star Assault Rifles. The NTEC's only benefit is accurate range. So if you have accurate aim, you can use it well. The Star, I mean. The Star's only benefit is accuracy for a starter gun. It's really bad. But there's things worse than the Star. The NTEC isn't good in full auto. Trying to full auto brawl with the NTEC is suicide. It's less suicidal if you're able to get the one modular thing and put on hunting sight. But even then, it's not great. Explosive weapons. You're not going to be able to get these, so do not pay attention to them. High velocity. All the snipers you start with are really good. You get the best snipers in the game. There's others with faster fire rate, but they're honestly out-damaged by the rifles. So there's no reason to use the faster fire rate snipers, even if you see people using. Less than lethal. It's terrible, don't use it, ignore it. The SHA 556. Now, if you look at the time to kill, this seems like a really good weapon. The problem is, there's a pay-for weapon that's better than it, known as the AMG 556. It's slower time to kill by like 0.7 seconds, and by point I mean 0.007. So it's a very small difference, but it has more mobility, less spread, more accuracy, less ammunition, it's less mobility penalty, so you move faster. It has the same reload speed though, and less ammo. So it's a trade-off, but it's better. Then there's the ALIG. The ALIG is terrible. So the Star 556 has a time to kill of 0.75 without cooling jacket. The ALG makes that look fast. 0.75... Fucking this stupid Joker thing, shut up. 0.75 is really slow for a primary. It is slower than almost everything. The NTEC kills in 0.7. My ATAC kills in 0.7. The Far Spearhead kills in 0.7. It's terrible. It is terrible for a full auto weapon. For a rifle, that's quick. But for a rifle, you get near perfect hip fire accuracy, and you get no recoil at all. So why use the Star? Why use the LIG? The LIG is terrible. If you want to use a light machine gun and you're dead set on it, use the SHA 556. Never use the LIG. It's terrible. And its time to kill on vehicles is not worth it because explosive weapons exist. The Joker carbine is amazingly busted. It's one of the few weapons that do not need mods to perform well. You can honestly run a stock Joker carbine in competitive and kick everybody's ass, because it's that dangerous. The O/IR is definitely the worst rifle, but it's still a solid B/A. This thing is gross, and it is really annoying. The OB is the better O/IR, and is a fucking S tier no matter what. It needs mods to work, but it doesn't need them that much. You can run an unmodded OB and kick people's ass anyways, because again, it's stupid. This brings up the final one. Where is it? The Oscar. Where's the Oscar? Is it even in rifles? I thought it was in rifles. Do they just not show it here? I guess they don't. Is it seriously? What is it? It can't be in assault rifles, and I know it's on high velocity. Do they just not allow you to get... Oh, here it is. The Oscar. Fuck. Wait, it's supposed to be rifles. Why did it switch to all? Okay. The Oscar. It was right here. The Oscar is busted as hell. It's like the Joker carbine, but better in every single way. This gun is obnoxious as all goddamn hell, with better range, better accuracy. It's more annoying for people to use because it's a burst fire, and that's more difficult for some people to use. But it's very, very strong. The strength of the Joker carbine and the Oscar is you do not need to aim in. It's a hip fire weapon, and that gives you immense mobility. So even though they don't have the fastest time to kill, if you have any form of accuracy, they're absolutely disgusting and busted. The shotguns are terrible. The Oscar is a better shotgun. The JG has an extremely fast time to kill at 6.5, which is really good. That's better than all the SMGs. The problem is it has such terrible spread. I'm actually going to demonstrate it here. I'm going to equip my JG. You're going to watch this terribleness. So, first, I'm going to equip the Kobe, actually. This is the pay-for shotgun. Don't worry, the mod doesn't change the spread at all. So, this is the spread of the Kobe. You see, that's pretty bad. It's nearly hitting the floor. I'm going to show you guys the spread of the JG. Okay, come on. Let's just show this off. Look at that, it's hitting the ground. Look at that. So, sure, it has a faster time to kill. It has more accuracy. It has higher damage against vehicles. But look at that spread. Like, as soon as I get past here, I start hitting the floor. It's terrible. So you have to be so close to use this weapon optimally. Honestly, wouldn't even suggest improved rifling because it's that bloody terrible with this gun. This brings up the final one, the NFSA. This matches the Shah in time to kill. And honestly, I would argue it is better than the Shah 5.56, because the Shah 5.56 is terrible. But look at the spread. We're already hitting the floor. Look at that. We are already hitting the floor. Look at that garbage. We are already hitting the floor, and we are just barely past point blank. So you have to be, like, right up in somebody's grill just to kill them that quick. So it's a really bad weapon and just gets outpowered by the SMGs. And anything past 3 meters, it is terrible. So this brings up the SMGs. So this is the OCA. The OCA is good. It's not great. It's good. It's B tier. It has terrible range, though. This is the Bolt, but this is identical to the Kobe PMG. This is one of the starter SMGs. So look up the Kobe PMG by name. It's the other one. It's not this one. Look at the other one. This has less ammo, and it seems like it has pretty bad spread. Look at how many of those weapons nearly hit. Look at how much of that nearly hits the center. It has so much less spread than the OCA that you can just basically dome people from far away. This is a go-to mid-range weapon. If you want to play mid-range in a freaking if you want to play mid-range rapid fire, do not use the Star, don't use the N-Tech, don't use the light machine guns, because honestly, those are all going to be terrible at it, and you're going to hate your life. Use the PMG. The PMG is great, and yes, it has a slow fire rate, but this is what you can do with the slow fire rate. Because of how much damage it deals per bullet, you can simply peek and just tap once and just kill people. And that's what I see a lot of PMG users doing. They'll, like, tap you a few times, peeking and stuff, so then they dodge all your damage, and then they simply just rush you down in full auto. So if you are a noob in this game, and you are looking for a weapon, and you want full auto fire rate, and you want to just brawl people in full auto, mid-range, not complete close range, you need the PMG. There is no other option. The shotguns are terrible. The light machine guns are terrible. The Star 5.56 is terrible. Every other secondary weapon is good. All the secondary weapons are actually good. Like, you have an amazing option. I have the quick draw right here. You basically get the quick draw with more ammo. So it instead of having 28 shots, it has 30. which isn't great. Like, the quick draw is better. But this kills in 6.33 seconds. This is faster time to kill than the JG. Another reason to not use the JG. The JG is terrible. And, you know, if you're going to be face-hugging somebody, just use a quick draw. It's better than the JG. So, yeah. Do not pick any of the shotguns. Don't pick any of the light machine guns. Pick the PMG if you're going to pick an SMG. Pick the N-Tech if you want to play at range. And pick every other gun if you want to play at range. And if you want to brawl and you do not need a full auto, like you can click really fast, which I mean, when I mean really fast, I mean, you see this fire rate here, faster than that. You see this fire rate right here, you gotta click faster than this thing fires. If you can click faster than this thing fires, then yeah, use the Joker Carbine or use the Oscar. They are very good weapons and very strong. So this has been Dan Rapix. You've been watching me. I hope you like this content. Please like and